evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's your Keystone Cowboy, Boom 1 here. I got my bestest buddy on PlayStation, Mr. Puddin' Knievel. I've got also Captain of the Canucks, Mr. Mills up here. Uh, Soon to be followed by one of my teammates, Mr. Archangel, will be helping along with the dash. Welcome this evening. Thank y'all for joining with us. Y'all ready to get some racing going?
Yeah, definitely, especially after the action-packed night we had at the Custom Cup with Charlotte. That was one heck of a finish. That was a barn burner all the way. There was people getting a little heated, a little upset with each other. Hopefully they got worked out, but Custom Xfinity style, I'm always excited to watch you guys.
Oh, absolutely. I'm ready to get going. Oh, yes. Yes, we do. Let's go
That's
show
so
our...
awesome.
Absolutely, that's how we roll. Ricky Bobby, first or last, baby.
Yeah, watch it. You could probably watch that weekly, maybe bump up afterwards too, if not put a couple on the old time after a race like that. But it's not very unusual to see both daily and weekly taken over after a qualifying race or a race.
Oh, yeah, we're always doing that. Now, if we could just kick it up the next... Wow. Yes, he is. Absolutely. I believe his nickname is Coke for Noco. Ain't that what Teddy calls him? Something like that. Just messing with you, man.
Now that's a great honor. A lot of people have been trying real hard. And they've always got their eyes on.
And I've got an echo. Alright, so,
Please bear with me, guys. We were talking about this just a little bit ago in the pre-race. Not feeling the best today. Going to do the best I can. But I won't miss a race. I enjoy doing it. I love being up here in the booth. I love chatting. I love talking with you guys. And I love watching the race. And so just please bear with me tonight. We'll still give you the best race we can. Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure if that's possible. I mean, that's a lot of talking. I'm not sure if just the two of us can do it. We're gonna have to have 6 to 7 people in here all talking at once to do that. Yeah, minus a few teeth.
Yeah. Good gracious.
We know we love you, man.
You and RKM.
Mm-hmm.
It was awesome to see how many people watched that race last night. We saw a lot of very familiar names out there that from the E-League last year who were joining in and watching. It was great to see them watching Custom Cup at Giggity. Got them driving up there too. So it was a good night of racing. And yeah, that still one of the most intense finishes I've seen for a while. Not closest, but intense.
And we've got our commander-in-chief in here.
What's up,
Are you
guys?
and always allowed, Millsy? I said, are you?
They
Robbie
said they
said
can only hear Boom and Puddin'.
Ah.
Mills is just a rookie up here in the broadcast, guys. Please bear with us.
There, how about now? You hear me now?
Yeah, there we go. I can hear. Let's see if they got you out there in YouTube land. But no, we talk about it all the time when Millsy's up here. We breed close finishes. That Dover Xfinity race, that was crazy with Puddles getting a win over Fat Patch and G9 Gamer that night. That was, again, if you guys haven't just seen that finish, go back and watch the last 15 laps of that.
Oh, yeah.
That was intense. Nothing like a free-wide finish. So, we'll check
Wait a
it out.
minute,
If
you
you
actually
haven't seen
sounded like Puddin'. You sound like you said free wide finish.
Oh, my.
It's gonna be one of those nights, is it?
Yeah, right.
Yes, it is.
What's up, Mountain Dew? Great to see you out there joining in. My buddy Robbie, he's out there.
Yeah.
We already got some people out there watching right now. Wait till we get in for this dash.
Our teammate, Mr. Randy Quinn, TKO, was unable to make the event tonight, so we've got Mountain Dew dashing in his car tonight, or attempting to dash in. So, good luck to him.
This is
Dude,
the
he's
first time. This is the first time this season the underdogs have had a Xfinity driver or a dash in the Xfinity series. As we have 4 full-time custom setups and 4 full-time preset setup drivers in Xfinity. So I'm interested to see how we finally have a truck driver up here trying to dash in.
Absolutely. Anxious to see how he's going to do. I've got my invite. I'm pretty sure not to accept it yet, so we're not going to do that just now. I'm going to wait for the
I
word.
want to give a shout out to basically all the Canuck drivers out there. Essentially, the full truck driving field for the Canucks are in the dash tonight. Joey Doucette's taking the night off, so we got 3 drivers out there looking to race their way in.
I'm glad you said that, Mills. You just made my night.
And speak of the devil, there he is, old Ryan Morgan.
What's up, Mr. RK?
You talk and the devil appears. What up, buddy? Like I said, Deuce said he's going in tonight. Tom Horton, you know you're always on mute. You're always on mute.
Who?
That's the Tom Horton. Yeah, that's my Helen Keller buddy. He's but no, he, like I said, every time he does so much. He calls into the local Giggity recruiter because he helps us.
He's brought a lot of people into our developmental and stuff. So yeah, definitely shout out for him for that.
And a lot of the people have been picked up too.
Yep, I'm just anxious to getting this thing going here.
Are you guys all ready to get Charlotte week over? Everybody's probably driven it 1,000 times, especially if you didn't dashes, your race, practicing, setting cars up.
I actually like Charlotte. I mean, Charlotte's a technical track. I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all went over this, last night. But 1 and 2 is pretty easy, but 3 and 4 is where you're going to make your money. I mean,
absolutely. This is definitely a driver's racetrack. Out of all the 1.5 miles out there, take Darlington out of the equation. This is by far the most technical, difficult 1.5 mile oval that we go to. So.
Well, I would throw it up there. Honestly, it's probably not as difficult for a lot of people. The track that I hate the most for the 1.5 miles has got to be Las Vegas, just because all the bumps in turn 1. Oh,
I love
Lord.
Vegas. I love Vegas.
Horrible.
I'm actually Auto Club is the one track that I hate the least on the 1.5 miles.
Well, Auto Club's 2 miles, so.
No, that's why I don't like it at 1.5 miles. They shortened it up, and it just wasn't any fun. I'm glad they extended it another half mile.
I was gonna say something there for a second, but that's funny.
Yeah,
seeing how everybody in YouTube land couldn't hear me, I will say it again. Congratulations to Coke FN on making the esports qualifying round. Next round, congrats, buddy. Giggity's behind you, rooting for you all the way.
Also, to anybody out there, with that said about Coke FN, he also wants to be somebody joining the broadcast booth during the race. So stay tuned, and you might be able to hear from the man himself who just qualified for the esports.
Looks like qualifying's wrapped up there, guys. Looks like Huff World.
He said accept. Alrighty.
Accept.
Hey, wait. I need to.
Yep.
No, it's my strong suit.
Yep.
Can one of y'all go ahead and send it to him while I go ahead and jump to the track?
Yep.
Alright, let's get this thing going. We've got Huff World starting first. We've got Salty Tenders in second. We got Dime Bags in third. Mountain Dew in fourth. Name untaken Crazy Bratton and Brian 24 misqualifying, so they will start 5th, 6th, and 7th. Going for 2 spots.
This is gonna sound messed up with what I'm saying, Mills. I know that you're excited because you got 3 Canucks in here. However, at the same time, that means at least one of your guys are going home without being able to race tonight.
Yeah. So if it's all 3 Canucks up front towards the end of the race, I'm just gonna shut my eyes and
Yeah,
Don't take
so
each other
I mean,
out, boys.
on a
Ooh,
positive
got some
for
hitting and
everybody else
banging.
in the field tonight, that means that guaranteed there will not be 4 Canucks on the track.
They will not.
Alright, so here we go. Looks like they're on their first lap already, heading in, coming out of turn 4, coming down the front stretch. Huff World leading up front. Looks like it's Dimebag sitting in second right now. This is a 13% 2X wear.
26 laps.
26 laps, yes sir.
I'm fairly certain that means they're going to have to pit.
Yes, barely. Depends. If you know, depends on if we got any fuel saving or not, how much these guys have practiced, if they know that or not.
You know, so real quick, one of my keys to advancing here is via the last couple nights that we've seen a dash going on between the trucks and last night in the Cup Series.
Dimebag takes the
It
lead real
wasn't
quick.
the guys that were up front at the beginning were not always the guys that were up front at the end. As Trinity Beast Mode dominated the dash last night in the Custom Cup Series, but did not advance. Pit road penalties as well
That
as
is
the
the
end of the
second
run
time.
when the car gets loose.
That is the second time he has dominated a dash race and was not able to advance.
Yeah, you know, you hate to see that, but the long runs in these dashes is just as important. It's not like we used to do, you know, little 7% races where it's all about short run.
Oh, no.
It's about
Name
the
Taken
long.
gets loose coming out of turn 4. He's
These
going to
guys
lose
are
ground.
fighting that car off of turn 4, guys.
Yes,
It is
they
evil.
are. As here comes Mountain Dew and the 13 car of Salty Tenders. They're going to try to overtake that third spot and see if they can catch up to Dimebags and Huff World up here. Give them a run for their money.
Yeah, Dimebag's back to the lead up there. Those guys
Oh,
definitely
a
have
little
to
bit of
fight it
contact
out.
between Mountain Dew and Salty.
And a big shout out to your Canuck buddy over there, Millsy. It was great to see old RKM back on the track. I know he had to. I know he's been probably thrilled to be out there. So
Oh, a little bit more contact.
much
These
brief as he
guys
gives me, it was good to see him back out there. As 42 Hop Trace to get back underneath Dimes, these guys definitely are battling it out. They've got a little bit of a lead. You almost just want to stay single file, knowing that where you're at right now, and just be content unless you got somebody else
making
coming.
a
You know.
pass. Oh, looks like he might have caught the apron and slid up, caught the wall as Mountain Dew gets back around him again.
Cam says out there, key to victory is the Tatty line, not this one. The Tatty line is the fast line. So,
There's a lot of lag. I'm not hearing y'all.
I didn't think you were going to put to you guys were talking at the same time.
I'm still not understanding you, Taddy, by yourself. There's a lot of lag.
So, out there, you guys lag right now?
Sounds good to me on mine.
I can't hardly hear any one of y'all. I hope it's not me.
Yeah, I'm having no issues at all. I'm hearing everybody really well.
Yeah, I hear Taddy and Millsy. Well, that's very rare for you to have a leg issue.
Yeah, something. As long as the
Okay, I'm saying Taddy has a metallic voice.
yeah, see, it's
Well,
not
it's
just
simply
me.
because I'm not feeling
Oh, that is no.
And
Alright,
42
so-
comes on the
I'm
inside
not
of Dimebags.
about
Okay, so it sounds like Boomer's the only one who sounds normal. Take it,
so-
Boomer.
Everybody's metallic to me right now. I apologize to everybody.
Hey, Pud,
Yes, sir.
It
go
cleared
ahead
up.
and start your. Oh, it cleared up. Never mind. No, they can't understand anyone else right now. Puddin, go ahead and start your broadcast. You don't have to label it, just start it up.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear y'all just fine now. It all cleared out.
Has it gotten better on the broadcast?
I can.
Everybody in YouTube land, do we sound normal again? Everybody in YouTube
Yes, we do. I
Alright,
just pulled it
never
up.
mind that, Puddin. You're good
All
to
right.
Alright.
Our apologies for that. A little bit of technical difficulties there.
I muted for a second.
go. You don't
One
have
of
to.
One of the pudding dogs got a little excited for his dinner right there. So, but yeah, I'm gonna back out of this then real quick. I'll stay in the chat party
Name
with you,
Untaken gets loose. Catches
and I will
spins.
get ready to put that one up.
Name on
Wait.
back out.
Oh.
Oh, you're good, Puddin'. We sound
Yeah,
better
we
now.
don't need you to. We don't need you to do it anymore.
I just left. That's all right. I'm still watching the stream. We can go with it here, guys.
So It looks like Huff World has gapped himself a little bit of the lead. It looks like Dimebag's kind of caught the grass coming off of turn 4. Turn 4 is notorious.
Yes.
The Canucks, we kind of have a community setup here amongst all of our teammates, and it's not easy to drive. So if Huff can keep this together for the rest of the race, definitely a huge shout out to him. It looks like Salty's starting to close in on Dimebags here for that second position. So
that's who I've been following along with, Mr. Salty. I seen him on practicing earlier today.
Big shout out to another one of my buddies. Two have known him for raced with him for a while, and got picked up by Robbie of all things not too long ago. Mr. Crazy Bratton out there, my Maryland buddy. See if he can get back up there too. But Huff and Dimebags were looking real good.
Oh, as soon as you say Crazy Bratton, looks like he popped the wall going down the backstretch, Puddin'.
Oh, that's my fault.
Strikes again.
Yep.
We got Brian running in fourth.
Another guy helps us out in the booth quite a bit.
Yes, he does.
I enjoy driving with Brian. He's a good guy.
He was super excited to get out there tonight, guys. When he heard there was a hot seat with his name on it, he used some words that are not suitable for the air about how excited he was. So.
Like I said, Brian is a great guy, and he's a man of very few words, so I can only imagine.
Oh, looks like Huff's getting a little loose coming off turn 4.
Just a wee bit.
Now, Millsy, you've done both of them. I know we all have two, but is there a big difference from a setup to from an Xfinity to a Cup car here?
Not a huge one. Definitely not identical. I used it as a starting spot for the Xfinity setup, my Cup setup. Definitely took some tweaking. Put it in there as is, and I went out there one lap, and I ended up coming down pit road at 185 miles an hour. So.
Well, you're allowed to do that during All-Star qualifying.
Yeah, as long as it's All-Star.
It's just a little loose, so loose is fast, though.
That's funny, actually. On my end, I was practicing with the guys today. I ran 29.6, put the car on the daily leaderboard with the exact setup for my Cup, my Xfinity. And actually, my Cup car was loose, and my Xfinity car felt really tight to me. So, I guess your setup is a lot different than mine, but yeah, once I swapped it over to the Xfinity cars, it actually felt a lot more stable and a lot more comfortable than the Cup car did.
There you go. Different strokes for different folks, and these things are definitely very touchy. A couple clicks here and there can make a huge difference. So.
A couple of my custom truck road course setups were based off of Xfinity cars, and then again, like you said, tweaking to it. But
name on taking his back out there, Tom Horton. He cut the wall, spun out, and is back out of this race. He's no longer.
And it looks like Dimebags is starting to close in on Huff.
Yeah,
maybe he was saving a little bit. Maybe he was trying to save just enough.
I don't know.
Strategy.
It looks like who was that in 66 right there? Anyway, it looks like the Canuck cars are actually starting to fall off. I don't know if maybe like Mills was saying, as they're all sharing a setup, maybe they're getting a little looser on exit, or the fall off's a little worse than what Dimebags has. Now keep in mind, I believe that 08 Panini car is one of the Custom Cup two-time champion, Mr. Noko. I believe that's one of his cars, so he might have that Noko horsepower under that car.
Absolutely, probably.
Nine said saving fuel. I was wondering about that. I seen the 8 on my underdog guy Mountain Dew. I told him at the beginning in the chat, I was telling him, hey, don't get up there and don't get racy. You're going to be right on the edge of a pit stop. Maybe save fuel at the beginning, let those other guys get up there and race and avoid contact. So it looks like that might be the issue. So G9, thank you for that input. Oh, sorry, Robbie. That's a Shin Motorsports engine. So it's considerably slower than the Noco power, but it is still going pretty good here in that 08 community.
I've been trying to convince him to let me build all of our engines this year, and he still has been reluctant on it.
Were you going to build a 2-stroke or a 4-stroke? Just wondering.
Motorcycle Mid-Ohio. That goes from Mini Mike if you're out there listening, buddy. I'm multitasking. I can do both.
Yeah, not really.
That's one thing I do miss about racing is the technical aspect of it. Building our own engines, build our own stock cars, and then once we moved up and had a little bit of help. You told them what to do, and then they would just build it themselves. But grassroots racing, I do remember, changing pistons at the racetrack in a two-stroke. That's a lot of fun.
It's like Dimebags almost caught the wall there coming out of 4. Oh, this Huff World just rubs it going into 1, so here comes Dimebags. Now these two get racy, knowing that they're leading 1 and 2, and possibly jeopardize and let Salty catch up.
Save and stay back, and then once you see Salty start to get on you, that's when you lay that hammer back down. But save and be content knowing that you're in the big show.
Well, being up front up here with Huff and Dimebags, it's kind of hard to save if you're up front.
Thanks.
RKM, that's fake news. That does count as building a race car as long as you say vroom vroom while you push it.
Right.
Wow.
Back to these guys up front. Yeah, that 08, that's Dimebags. He's definitely closing in on that 42, but it looks like the pace has picked back up. So I don't know as if maybe they've saved enough fuel. As the 08 drove in hard, caught the apron. So he's pushing it. He's not saving anything up back there in that 08 car. So interesting.
I think he wants to win. I think he wants to make a statement. He don't want to just advance. He wants to do it in style.
Yeah, that's a good mindset. Everybody, it's racer mentality to get up there and win. But at the same time, what could hurt him, they get up there racing side by side. Who is that?
That is Salty Tenders.
Yeah, Salty's going to catch him, and any contact between them could take either one of them out of it, and Salty advances instead of them. So if it's me and I'm Dimebags right now, I'm 100% content riding behind Huffworth.
I want to touch on this too. Huff World driving that 42. This is a young man. He is 15 years old, and he drives that car like he's been doing it his whole life.
He does such
well,
great
being
job.
15, the technology these days, he probably has been driving these things his whole life on a video game.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, it's funny you say that. Some of our best drivers in this game
Are young.
Bad Moon's young,
Yes.
Huff World's young. You got some of the top drivers that are
One of
esports
the
guys.
fastest
Scout Bomb. You got Ifrit Bro Chase. They're all young kids.
Yes, they are.
Technology these days, that's what this game is, and the younger you are, the more you've grown up with it. And
Here we go for the lead, guys.
Salty's on pit road, I believe.
No, he is on the backstretch. He is out of fuel.
This must be the final lap.
That is a final lap. They might have been able to save then.
No, I think they're still hammered down.
If one of these, what happened to Dimebags? Is he out?
Nope, he got loose coming off the floor. I seen him fighting that wheel pretty good.
Him and Huff both did.
If one of these guys runs out, boy, is that crazy. Is that would it give the spot to Crazy Bratton, who is considerably farther behind, but that would open it up for him. Not that you need to share, so to say, but I know that that 42 is in the Canuck car, and a lot of times what you can do to try to save fuel on something like this is have a fourth gear handy.
That is it.
That is it. So, Huff World and Dimebags advance.
Congratulations to both of them.
Right on. Happy captain up here. Good job, Huff. See you in the main show, buddy.
Absolutely. Looks like we had Crazy probably, I think, finished third. I believe Mountain Dew finished fourth. Salty is on pit road, so I'm pretty sure. Or wait a minute, looks like Brian's up there as well. I think he might have finished fifth, and then Salty a lap down in sixth, if I'm not mistaken.
There we go, guys. Finishing up that dash. Congratulations. They saved just enough to get out there. Good racing. These dash races are always fun to see how their strategy pays out.
Real quick before we go off air, I want to say, I only had one drive in that run. You did not advance. Mountain Dew, don't be upset. That was your first time running a custom setup, at least here in the Underdog. And unfortunately, I wasn't really able to help you out a whole lot, as I found out late that I had a car open. So I think he did pretty good with what he had. That was actually his own setup, not mine, as I didn't find out until an hour before the race to let him know. So I actually think you did a good job, man. Keep your head up. And the Crazy Bratton, Brian, all these other guys that didn't advance, great job. Stick with it. Try to get them next time.
Absolutely. All right. Well, as y'all just seen, Mr. Huff World and Mr. Dimebag's advancing on. So I'm going to go ahead and shut this down, and I'm going to get back to my team chat and get ready to rock and roll tonight.
I was just going to say, you got to take your suit and tie off and put your helmet on, don't you, buddy?
Yes, I do.
Good luck to you.
100 laps. It's going to be fun. I wish it was nighttime instead of day. It would be so much funner. But just thank everybody for joining along. Once again, congratulations to our 2 advancees. And hopefully y'all will catch us back up here in just a few minutes for the actual race. But
so were you going to tune us in? Were you going to tune us in with some in-car audio during your race?
Yes, I am. I will have my broadcast going. So if y'all want to follow along to that as well, if y'all can, feel free to, hit that subscribe button on my channel.
Make sure to don't forget to put your disclaimer out, though.
I will have my disclaimer, as I always do. But I'm going to go ahead and shut this off because I'm getting my invites from G9. But once again, thank y'all for joining. Congratulations to the 2 advancees, and I will catch y'all here in a matter of minutes. But as
Good
for
luck,
me,
Miller.
my bestie Puddin', my owner, and, team owner and league owner, Mr. Teddy, Mills, everybody, thank y'all very much, and bye!